done enough, you can't.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we've got the Giants' rocket-armed quarterback, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Giants and the Buccaneers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but you can see it in their body language. This is not a team that is organized.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Giants, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Buccaneers had a struggling 3-13 now on the year. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak, because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Going right side is White. Now they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to set. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Delay of game possible.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They run straight ahead here with White, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now back to the ground game with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, here's Huangu. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. White going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over to Chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, this is White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau. Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. They'll drop to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll get this to Kene Nwangu, complete. Touchdown! Kene Nwangu. To the first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A run to begin the second half with White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They stay on the ground with White. And he lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. They find some open field here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for it. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open.
They start to drive with White. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. On 2nd down, here's DeWandu. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Azeez Ojulari coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying. They'll go up the middle with White. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
15 yards. He picks up the 1st. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 57 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Once again, it's White. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Giants. So fire the cannons is. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire.
I'm really out for blood.